Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tier 2 here tonight for the relay round here at Silverstone. Sorry, I know I'm not Matty Skills, so I'm going to have shoes to fill into. I don't think I'll be able to fill those shoes, but I will try my best to do what I can for you guys here tonight. I'm joined here by myself because no one wanted to do co-comms with me, so that's always interesting. Yeah, if anyone would like to put any predictions in the chat or anything as of right now to try and cheer me up a little bit, that would be amazing. From what I believe so far, Poms for the win will be starting on pole position, which will be interesting to see. I know for a fact that he was practicing his race starts before this race, which was very interesting to see, or very good knowledge to see that he's trying to keep his position off the start. He's going to be that moving chicane that everyone's going to have to run into. Now we get to the here we are. Yes. No, I've lost it. Never mind. We'll just have to wait for the race then. And here we go, people. 4, 5. And it's lights out. And here we go for the race at Silverstone. 100% race. Going to be a long night. As Shifty Wizard takes the lead into the first corner. Poms the win, not having any of it. And gets the move back done instantly. Oh, we see a few penalties already. We will get some details up so you guys don't complain at me. There's some big losers that are back there. TK Zerving's down 5 positions now. Whisper Teeth's down 3 positions. Maxi Boy stayed where he was. Carl Faniza has managed to gain 3 positions. Formula Echo up 4 positions. There are big leaders and big losses so far for this race. Poms will win out by 4 tenths of a second. Shifty Wizard following right up alongside. Pom's going, no, I want up, and we have had our first disconnection of the race into lap 1. I do not have you added. I do have you added, sorry. That's my driver. That is not good. Oh no. Sorry folks. There we are. Anyways, Pomps will win, will lead this first lap. So, I don't want to jinx it, but by the looks of things, he will finish his first lap in the lead. He started in the lead, he's going to finish in the lead. Shifty Wizard had a great start of the line, but it was not enough to keep Poms at bay. Moving down the field now. Plugger putting a lot of pressure on the Williams here at Farmer Sam. Farmer Sam down in 10th position, losing 2 positions off the start. Oh, it's Ozgo Khan into the pit. Not been a good start for the Red Bulls. To see, Formula Fish will be furious. What happened to the mid-pack here? The Mercedes of Ryan Adair. Putting a lot of pressure on the back of the Alpine of Tudor. Veteran Tier 2 driver here tonight. Tudor. One of the very few. Yes. If anyone's listening to the stream, can then you let me know if everything's running alright, because I've got no clue. Sorry. I might put volume up because people used to complain about that, because I haven't. Out the front now, Shifty Wizard closing the gap, but through yep, sweet. Thanks guys. Oh, it's just me as well. No boys here, it's just me. Yeah, anyways. Top 3. As we see him move down the back here, with Carl Faniza losing out to oh, not losing out. I think he's battling with Teeth now. They're going very hard racing here. Or as we see, I'm not too sure who that was in the pit lane. It's a Williams or Farmer Sam as he gets a 10-second penalty. Is he going to retire for the night? I hope not. Very disappointing off the start. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Now, Palms to win now is going to be under a lot of pressure here from Shifty Wizard. The question is, does Shifty want to try and get in the lead early and try and hold that fresh air and put everyone in dirty air, save his tyres, or does he want to sit behind and wait for the perfect opportunity to overtake Palms? Right now, down the inside. Well moved there on the Alpine or two-door. Was a move coming for about a lap there, but he's made it stick. We are back up to the front here. Shifty burning a bit of his battery to try and get into a reasonable distance of Palms here. Palms he's burnt a significant amount more than Shifty, but he's going to be under a lot of pressure here coming out of Maggots and Beckett's. And that's the corner name. Shifty now. He's not going to be close enough on this occasion. We go move back down the pack. The Alpines now, as we saw the other night with two Alpines crashing out, the Alpines do swap positions. But it has allowed the B-Carb to have a chance, but the B-Carb thinks better of it and backs out of that one. Tyres, we can get tyres. There we are, there's tyres. Right at air, sets the fastest lap after making that really narrow overtake into turn 4 there. Wait, 1. Maybe 5. Nah, I don't go to Silver Arrows now. You always got to bet on green. Shifty Wizard closing that gap even more. Om's just burning all his battery to try and stay ahead. It might cost him in the end, as of right now. But this front pack is starting to pull away. The top 5, 1.5 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. Never. Never, never, never. Palms will be under significant pressure here coming out of Beckett's. Shifty now 4/10 behind. He's got a much better run. He's just going to bide his time, not burn any of his ERS. Put Palms under a lot of pressure. Palms down to 20% ERS. Not liking that. I don't think Palms would be. Really third person to me there. Ryan Adair closing that gap. He's closed it by 4/10, so we go down the field. TK Zervik's losing another position there to Ricciardo. As Carfanizo makes it ahead of Flugger, I believe. I'm not too sure what happened there. I believe there was a bit of a fight happening here. Two Ferraris going at it. Two Ferraris going to be side by side into turn 1. As Plugger thinks better of it. Plugger not having an amazing race at the moment, but it's also going to... that move there has compromised him. His teammate has compromised him, and it's allowing the Haas of TK Zervings to go side by side. TK Zervings will go down the inside. They're still side by side. Who is going to give out here? TK Zervings has now got the inside line, but Plugger is not looking to give it up. He hasn't got the battery there to fight it. He's been too busy fighting his teammate. What am I doing? It's in simulation. No, it's in... Sorry. It's on strict. Sparrow. Now the Mercedes of... I don't know. J-Haz. We'll go J-Haz. J-Haz-san. I don't know how you pronounce that. This Formula Echo makes another move. Now on the Alpine of two-door. Two-door falling down the field rapidly. Shifty now just biding his time here with Palms. Doesn't want to make a move as of right now, but Palms has managed to savour the ERS that he needs to stay ahead for right now. as there's a bit of a battle pack happening here from about 1st to 5th, or 1st to 6th, sorry. Brian Adair on the back of there of Jay Hastan. Whilst Poms is under a lot of pressure here. Oh, toast. Thank you, thank you. That'll make my life a lot easier. As Whippy Teeth now down the inside of two-door, making those moves as we go back to position changes. And as we see Formula Echo, as I was saying, up 7 positions on the hard compound tyre. It'll be interesting to see how he goes in his second stint especially. Ricciardo also up 7 position on the medium compound tyre. Now just ahead of Zervings. Zervings now putting the pressure on Ricciardo. Ricciardo's tyres may be falling off compared to the hard compound tyre there. I'm not too sure what the crossover window is, but it would be coming close, I'd assume, between the hard and mediums. As we see Ricciardo there having a think about making a move there on Carlton Iza. But he thinks better of it because why would you send it from that far back? It is getting very dark there, yes. Have we got rain on the cards is the question at hand. We go back to the front of the grid here. Pom's really settling in the pace here for the front pack. No one wanting to make any sort of overtake as of right now. But it's allowing the rest of the pack to catch back up with... anyone know what's the what's the Alpine's username? I have no clue. But that is actual username. Because I'm not pronouncing that. Jerobot being as close as he has been here to Shifty has he been all race. He will be looking to make something of it. Coming out of Maggots and Beckett's now, Jerobot will be over the back of Shifty. He's putting a lot of pressure there on Shifty. Shifty's not burning that much battery as Jerobot down to 20%. Angus. We'll go Angus. Alright, thanks, guys. So then Angus was closing the gap, but now he's just heading into a different pace, and he's kind of falling off. The DRS not helping at all to his push back to the front pack. I'm really curious to see what undercuts will come out of this. It's going to be a game of undercuts with the pack this built up. Who's going to pit early? Who's going to pit late? What's going to work better in the end is what is at stake. You may as well call me a poll of that. I was pretty impressed with that. 8 laps in now. Pom still leading the race, very mighty and strong. Only ever lost out to Shifty at the start, but since then he has been on top. As we now see the two Haas's change positions as TK Zervings up into 12th position. He will now be chasing Ricciardo, but he does have a 3-second penalty over his head. Oh, as you see Ferrari run really wide there. I believe that was the Ferrari of Plugger. Or maybe Ricciardo, I'm not too sure. Ricciardo on a... As it is now raining. It is raining. Oh no. Yep, it's raining. As we see our first person down the box, Jerobot going early as he locks up trying to get into the pits there. Getting his 60 kilometers an hour into the pit lane. Jerobot onto those intermediate tyres, I would assume. He is the first one to box. As we see Whippity follow closely behind. Is it going to be a game of strategy? The rain will come down hard, I believe. Is it chaotic? It's rain in a 100% race here. Will these tier 2 drivers be able to handle it? We've seen rain here before in the last few races in I believe tier 4 it was raining. But this early on, I don't believe it happened. So this is going to see who is going to play the better strategy. As Jerobot comes out into P14, we'll see what his lap times are compared to the rest of the grid. We'll see if we get his gap to leader. It is currently 26 seconds. Keep that in mind, and we'll see what happens at the end of the lap. We go back to the front now. Again, it's still Poms from shifting. Now A-Barn up into third position after Jerobot has pitted. Does Jerobot play the right call? Is it slippery enough to be on the intermediates yet? These guys are looking pretty okay at the moment. The intermediates will probably tear up as of right now. I'm not too sure. The track's too dry, I believe. Obviously, I'm not racing on it, but from what it looks too dry. We go to the cockpit can of Poms to the win now. It is starting to bucket down. Yeah, as Poms is now struggling for grip. They're all struggling for grip. And I reckon we're going to see them all dive into the pit lane here. No, none of them dive into the pit lane. They feel it's okay. As we now see the Mercedes there of Ryan Adair. Into the box now. The top four opting to stay out. But will it play any games? I'll go back to the gap to leader. Jerobot has not gained anything. So is it worth it pitting this early? He's actually lost out. I think these leaders are onto something. Yeah, you tell him, Kirko. Now, has this strategy worked? Is it going to work out for Jerobot? Oz Gokhan, that's not going to help his race in any way possible. Second drive to get a 10-second. As Red Emperor finally joins back into the race. I don't know what's happened to him. Sorry, that's Sergeant Sean. Not a great race. And now it is starting to look like the rain is hitting a bit harder. We go to gap the leader now. Jerobot still not gaining anything particularly. But he hasn't been he's gained a 1.5 seconds on Ryan Adair. I believe he was already ahead. But I'm not too sure. This is going to be really interesting to see what pans out here. I'll get tires up. As we have the rear of the grid realistically on this intermediate compound tire. As Formula Echo, third drive to get driver penalty. No one's practiced the speed limit here. Absolutely no one has paid attention to the 60-meter marker board, or 60-kilometer marker board that is on the way into the pit lane, and is costing everyone dearly. Carl Faniza opting to still stay out. I believe it's still a better tire. We keep going back to We keep going back to Jerobot. If we look at Jerobot's gap to the leader, he's now only just started the game. I believe the leaders will be in this lap. But I believe Jerobot's gone too early as he's going to hurt his tyres in the long run. And then technically all these guys made a stop now as well. Holmes now just stretching out to a 6th, 10th lead. I believe Jerobot will come out ahead of Holmes here, give or take, but I don't know how burned up his tyres are, as A-Barn is under a lot of pressure here from the Mercedes of Toast. But the McLaren of Shifty Wizard is struggling, and A-Barn might be able to capitalise. DRS is still enabled. So what are they going to do? Yeah, like it does look dry, but they're starting to lose time. If we look here, Jerobot's gained about 2 seconds now. Yep, DRS disabled. I believe we'll see Poms. Yep, they're all into the box. Shifty Wizard and A-Barn stay out. Oh no, I don't like that. I don't think that was the right call. There's Poms. We go down to Jerobot. Jerobot will come in. I reckon it's going to be very close between Poms and Jerobot as the Red Emperor is out of session again. Okay. Okay, calm. Jerobot around the final corner there. Coming down at the main straight. The new pit straight, you may say. And Poms is just going to come out ahead of Jerobot, but Jerobot has gained some significant time there. It's all of about There's 9 tenths in it. Jerobot's jumped a few drivers there. Shifty Wizard and Abarn are going to regret this dearly, I believe. Just bear with me, folks. As Shifty and Abar dive into the pits now. As I hope they both remember it's 60 kilometers into the lane as they both get down to pace. But it's only 18 seconds the margin. Pom's still leading. I believe this was a great strategy call here from Poms. This is going to play out right into his hands. Jerobot's tires will be cooking. Now, we can't. It's only down to debate, not back there, dunno. As these guys are going to lose out big time to the leaders. As they are already, the leaders have already passed. It's about to be about 5 seconds. As they feed back out into P6 and P9. Was that the right call? I'm sure Left for Dead will be sitting there right now, scratching his head, wondering if that was the right call. I know he's probably tuned into the stream as well, so hey Tom, if you're listening. As Formula Fish gets his first 3 seconds, I know Fishy, and I know that would have been a loud scream just then. As Formula Echo makes a move on Toast, as Toast makes a crucial error there coming into the Cop's corner. It's allowed Shifty Wizard to kind of catch back up there. Now Angus is also on the back here of Shifty Wizard. So Ricardo and Abarn. Abarn losing out big time there. He was P3. Now he's sitting P9. Jerobot having to burn a lot of his battery to stay here with Palms. As we see the Mercedes having a big slide out there. I knew you'd be saying something like that, Tom. I knew it. I knew. It's never just a simple game, is it, with you? Just saw I believe it was the Alpine. No, it was not, definitely not the Alpine. It would have been the Visa Cash App of Formula Echo running wide. He's already got a 3 second. I'm sure he doesn't want to add to that anymore. Jerobot really struggling here. But Tom's just biding his time with his battery. There's Abarn all over the back here of Angus. Abarn will be wanting to make up the move back into where his original position. He's on fresher tires, but it doesn't really matter in these conditions. It will make some difference, but not a huge difference. As far as I'm saying, it's a 3 second penalty. Abarn now will have a go on the back straight against Angus. Angus trying to burn as much battery as he can. Abarn will stick it out the inside into the long right-hander, and he will make the move stick. I don't think much will be said about that. As he says, a little bit of a slide into the final few corners. It compromises there. We see the Ferrari of Richard. Oh my god. As Ozgo Khan starting to make some moves up now after he's already pit. Yeah, Ozgo Khan though was still with a 10-second penalty for when he fed into the pit lane. Not Oz's brightest moment. Ryan Adair now threatening Jerobot for P2. He's been having a fair race here, Ryan Adair. But in saying that, Formula Echo has closed the gap between himself and Ryan ahead of him. We go back. Oh, what about yours now? Goes further down downfield. TK Zerving's all over the back now of Angus. Is he gonna make? He's gonna. Ooh, he's thinking about it. And he makes a move stick before the corner. That is not ideal there for the man in the kick salver. That is quite annoying, actually. Now, Aban is all over the back of the Ferrari. He was thinking about making the move into Maggots and Beckett's, but he will rather size his move coming out of Beckett's. He's going to have the run here on the Ferrari of Ricciardo. He's just going to make it stick. Ricciardo trying to burn his batteries. Oh, but he's not got the straight line speed as Ricciardo does. He'll have to try and... Up the front now, Toast is putting... It's not much pressure here. They're all just sitting about 5/10 away from each other. But just biding their time, waiting for someone to make a mistake. But there's not much else they can do right now. They can't push these tyres too much, as we see Echo flying into that corner there. As Carl Paniza, the man in the Haas, gets a 3-second penalty. I'm not too sure his physio will be very happy about that. Might I add, Pomps for the win here. Still P1. He's doing an awesome job so far. So's Jerobot. Jerobot coming in here last minute as a reserve for the Aston Martin team. I know he started from P4, I believe it was. Yep. But so far he's done an awesome job up to P2 now based on his strategy. I'm sure his tyres will not be feeling good hitting that early though. As it looks like the rain is slowing. No, it's definitely not. Ooh, so we get really close here between Toast and Echo. Echo under a lot of pressure. Out of the final corner, Echo's going to be under a lot of pressure. And Toast is burning. Oh. Oh, I can't stop yawning. I add Echo is up 11 positions. Ricciardo up 12 positions as when my driver is left the session again. I know, yeah, I had an issue. Ivan still needs to cut through these drivers to get back up to where he was. He's lost a significant amount of time to where he was at before he pitted. But he hasn't lost too far out. He's only a driver between him and the driver he pitted with. Zervings is also closing into the back of this little back here. Ricciardo might have slowed up a move here. Coming out of these Formula Echo gets a 3-second penalty. Sam has had multiple issues. I think he got wing damage on lap 1 or something. He pitted, got a 10-second penalty, and I think he got another 10-second. I'm not too sure. And all good, Sean. Unfortunate. You know, into this point in the race, there's not been too much drama, to be fair. But now we got some drama. There's some drivers very close to each other here. Up the front here. But that's about it. Ozgo maybe planning on sizing a move up on two-door. Ozgo falling down a pack a fair margin. I'm not too sure what's happened to him. He may have served his 10-second penalty. Nope. Not too sure, but we might see Ozgo think about making a move. He doesn't for now. Ozgo all over the back here of two-door. Two-door really just struggling in the wet conditions. Ozgo thriving. He is also under field goes go. As two-door does go wide. I'm not too sure if that was on purpose or not. But Ozgo up into P15. Just behind his teammate in P14. 7.5 seconds behind teammate P14. As now Toast going for a move into the final corner now. Echo is off the track. Not any fault to Toast at all. They're going to go side by side. Oh, was there space left there or not? I don't know what happened there. But Echo has fully just shut the door on Toast. Toast won't be happy about that, I'm sure. Really just looking to make any possible move here. Toast wanting to get rid of Echo. There's these guys back here still just chilling in a train. That's all it is really. Everyone's just chilling in a train. And we've got sideways rain by the looks of things. And downward rain now. Ryan Adair closer than he's been in a while to the back of Jerabot now. Jerabot doesn't seem to be under, he doesn't look pressured much. He's not making any wrong moves. It's just he's savouring his battery really. But Ryan Adair's backed off. But Jerabot all over the back of Palms now. Burning a lot of battery there. But it's cost him because he's just burnt all that battery and he's had a slide out, which is going to allow Ryan Adair to think, oh, there's wing damage. Formula Echo with a front end plate gone, as Toast is going to try and go for it into the final quarter again, but he backs out just at the last second. But he's not over. Toast down the inside. He's going to try and make the move into turn 1. And side by side, will there be contact? Oh no, not yet. But Toast not giving it up. Toast will send it down the inside as Ryan Adair now has crashed out. I don't know what happened there. Ryan Adair is out of the race, and that won't be a safety car. That is only a VSC. Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. But Ryan Adair is out of the race, and it is a safety car. No, it's all good, Sergeant Sean. It's all good. I know you're frustrated. It's just a game. What can you do? Cooper, what just happened then? I didn't actually see it. I switched away for 2 seconds because I was looking at something else. Okay. Formula Echo's earning a 10-second penalty, I believe. Yes. So he didn't have a 3-second before, it was just a 10-second. We will allow him to get rid of that 10-second penalty that he's holding over his head. He promotes A-Barn up into P4. He's got the youngest tires out of the top 4 there. This has also brought the likes of Farmer Sam back into the race, who was quite a bit off the pack until that safety car has now come out. Just due to... It's, again... The rain's actually got him worse, I believe. Osgo out of the pits after serving his 10-second penalty, and he's a new man. No penalties to his name. As we will go and look at the sixes and scorchers to see what the scoring is, and it is currently 83 for 4, or 4 for 83, as the cricket fans would say, which is not that good. No, there's not much. I don't know. there's not much to say really here as of right now. Under the safety car, just going to be pack so many nice and formed, and I hope we don't get another safety car in very quick moments, which would not be good. Maxi Boy now down in, I believe, I'm not too sure what's happened to Maxi Boy. Is he pitting to retire? Because he got lap wing damage coming out of the pits. Ah, wing damage didn't get fixed in the... Lucky it's a safety car, I guess. Next you have to do a fair bit of pushing here to catch back up to the safety car. Farmer Sam up to 14th, back on the points after he was running dead last a couple laps ago. The safety car should be in at the end of this lap, I assume, if we're going off usual standards. So Maxi Boy will be pushing. Oh, that is tough. Might have to get this changed in USB ports there, hey. Sadly, he was doing pretty good. The league that shall not be named. As a safety car is in fact not in because of Maxi Boy here, which isn't on Maxi Boy, as he is pushing his heart out to get back to the back of the pack. Damn, I didn't realize how good the quality of my streaming was. Holy, it's awesome quality. As well, we probably should have a look at the position changed here as well, just to get a quick glimpse of everything. Ricciardo up 14 positions, huge for Kirko there. Kirko will be loving him. I'm sure that one would almost be a zinger box. Where he's going. Carl Panizza up 9 positions as well as Formula Fish. Then TK Zervings and Formula Echo up 5 positions each. Biggest losers come down to Tudor down 12 positions, which is very unfortunate for him. Wonder Echo still up 5 positions, mind you, even though he had the 10 seconds to serve. Maxi Boy should close the back of the pack here very shortly. As the Scorchers are now 5 for 91. That's what we love to see. Be bold. A safety car is in this lap. If we're gonna have a look at it, we'll have a look at it. Everyone's had a stop. Some have had 2, some had 3. But everyone is ready to go racing. Cooper, I knew there was a reason I didn't like you. I'm messing. As we are going again, as Poms gets us away, and he gets a well start over Jerobot. 7 temps already. Awesome stuff there from Poms, as the pack's already spread out in the span of about 30 whatever meters. As Maxi Boy is being unfortunate, he's now stuck behind the ghosted Sergeant Sean. Oh, what now in the lobby? I haven't seen this man in a hot minute. Now, I hope, okay, find your driver. We won't talk about your driver. I'm not going to jinx anyone, I'm not mean. I'm not mean like you, Cooper. So two horses looking to make quick teamwork here. Both of them up a fair amount. Yeah. We're gonna get one of your what now predictions. What now? I don't even remember my voice. What now? Wow. Yeah, why not? You don't have to, but you never know. They're usually pretty good. Poms is just... This race so far is just been all Poms to the win. He's not done anything impressive. He's just stuck it out front and he's just stayed there. Brilliant stuff there from the Pom. You think I'm Lindsay or X-Laps here? Wow. Really? That's I don't know. No, it's not even Wooly. You're thinking of the wrong league. That's all rapid. As the Mercedes now. No, it's the one, the only, Oof and Hoof. Bugger off, Lockie. Yes, the one you're always rude to. The one and only dumbass. I don't want to hear that from the one wiggly wiggly woo. The whingy whingy woo. The suck up to Left 4 Dead. And Kyotonic No need to glaze yourself, mate. Don't want to get yourself a tier 2 seat, do ya? Yourself. I do still race. I'm in tier 1 now. What now? Oh, now the chat's thriving. Chicken nuggets wingy. That's right. Chicken nuggets wingy. I should now focus on the race a bit more. What's that, Clio? Clio, is that tier 1? I can smell up tier 1? Yeah, I can smell it for you now. You can skip tier 2. All I have to do is put in a word. Spade's trying to make me do a prediction again. Now you can go to tier 1, Kaya. As now, Toast has been the closest he's been to Jerobot in a hot minute. Jerobot's going to be under a lot of pressure here. Toast, we're both on about equal battery. Coming out. Is he going to try and make a move here? No, he's too far back. The farm send damage again. It's very unfortunate. No real battles on track at the moment. Formula Echo trying to make his way back up through the grid. On the back of the McLaren now. Plugger will win 50 seconds. That's pretty valid of you there. What now? Not a bad call. As the Scorchers are now 6 for 101. It is happening. Supposedly the best batting lineup in the game. Back in 27. As we have caution somewhere, apparently. I think it's just a safety car glitch. Pom's almost out to a second gap now. He's doing awesome stuff. Doing miracles there for the Williams teams. Coda would be on his knees praying to the man. Poms, you are our true hero. If Poms were to win the race, he would gain about 70 points. We should effectively put him into the lead of the championship. Jerobot now cutting back a bit of time to Poms, putting down to 5 attempts. But Jerobot's been under a lot of pressure here this entire race, as he's really under pressure now. As Toast is all over the back, as he's really biding his time here. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but ooh, he's going to look for a switchback possibly here. Toast thinking about going down the inside. He's not going to run though. He's going to have a... Oh. Thank you. Who do you want, Wingy? What do you want? Yes, it is. Wingy, who do you want to hot lap with? Wingy. Red. Who's red? Oh, mate, we are not. No. I'm not even bothering me. Don't be silly. As these guys are getting really swirly now. It's allowed A-Barn to close the gap. Now Jerabot's under the most pressure he's been all race, and it's allowing Poms for the win to run away. Jerabot now. Oh, Toast is thinking about it every single corner. No SC. It just glitched. I'm not too sure if it's all wet because I don't know. Okay, it wasn't raining at the start, so no, it's not an all wet. As Toast now is sniffing Jerabot's diffuser. He wants to make this move, but he just doesn't want to spend the battery in doing so. He wants to do this without using his battery. He wants to do this as effective as possible. And slide out like that will not be helping him anytime soon. I reckon most tier 2 blokes are going to be faster than me. The pressure here is insane from Toast. He's making Jerabot have to turn in early. He's all over him. He's taking the better line in every corner. Jerabot is under pressure. But Toast doesn't want to act on it. As Toast sends it down the inside of Jerabot. He is now off the track. He goes over the white line. He was fourth, but it was a lunge from a fairway back. The first move that he has made, I would want water, but it's too far to go walk for water. It's fine. Can't leave the stream for too long, and that's when it's all the drama's gonna happen. Toast is not done with his campaign just yet. Jerabot was not expecting that one. Toast came from a mile back, but I'm sure Toast will not be remorseful at all. Oh, Wingy, don't act like you haven't done it once in your life. There's a fire outside the stadium. Oh, it's Magic trying to gain some attention, isn't it? Of course, the one and only Magic shot. Magical TP. That he's known to most. Now look at this paddle starting to form between first and about 8th position as Echo has gained the time back. Echo, I don't know. As Pom's lead has just come down all in an instant, and Jerabot's all over the back of Poms. But you wouldn't guess who's on the back of Jerabot. It's the one, the only silver arrow for Trooper the bot there. Oh, dum dum dum. Toast. Someone help me, please. I'm tired. Oh, and he's really close this time, Toast. Toast is going to go to the outside, force Jerabot to the inside line. He's going to get the wider run. Jerrybot forced to go shallow. As Toast is going to have the better run. He's going to be over the back of him. Down the pit straight. Toast burning his battery. Jerrybot just struggling. Again. Jerrybot is on skates. Oh, he's a puppet. And Toast is the master. Toast gonna burn his battery now to try and pass. He's gonna go for a similar type move, I reckon. In here. Oh no, he backs out of this time. As Avon goes off the track there a bit. I never said the bot. I never said the bot. This battle at the front has just taken a turn as all these drivers are fighting. It's brought Aban into the picture. He's brought him into the frame. Nuh-uh, I don't recall it. Cooper. As look, Poms is parking the bus here at the front. These guys are all over each other. This is absolutely phenomenal racing here in Tier 2. Jerrybot is again under pressure by Gasoo. I can't keep going with this, guys. Don't lose me voice even. Just look how close Aban is now to the back of Toast. Toast. Poms really parking the bus here now. Poms, is his tyres gone? Is Poms having issues? I don't know, but Jerrybot has been all over the back of him the last 2 laps. Aban's he's just nibbling at the diffuser there of those, and Toast all over the back of Jerrybot. But Toast now backed off a bit. Just the tiniest of margins, but Poms has gone the tiniest margins down the road as well. Was it, mate? I remember when you were Blake Boat back in the day. Good old Blake Boat. Poms again parking the bus through this section, and it's really catching these guys off guard. Late bot. I don't know what's happening with Aban's thing there. It split out a bit there. He started fourth, so. And look at them all coming in behind. They're all flocking like a pack of birds. A flock of birds. I don't know where I meant to pack there after saying flock. Someone's gonna have to do something. So Carl Panizza gets another 3-second penalty. That is not ideal for him. Oh, of course. Let's have a look. Someone else said, oh, he used full controller, hey. Oh, as we see him have a big moment there, it's going to allow Aban to go up the inside. Aban looking to make the move. Aban backs out at the last second. Praying for dear life, nothing happened there. That was almost all over for the two of them. As with a Ferrari there of Ricciardo sliding out, it's going to allow the Haas of TK Zervings to have a fair crack at him. Up the road now, is Toast going to be under pressure here from Aban? No. But I tell you what, Ricciardo's going to be under a lot of pressure from Zervings, going defensive there. Zervings taps the rear end of Ricciardo. Ricciardo's really parked the bus through the middle of the corner. It's allowed for the V-carb of Echo to capitalise on the moment. And now Echo is all over the back. As Echo has had a poor moment there coming out of the last few corners, it's allowed the McLaren now of Shifty Wizard, who we haven't seen all race for a hot minute, to catch up to the back of these guys. Unbelievable racing for the lot of them. Oof. Now, though, this is only one-off thing. What now? I'm very consistent with these kinds of things. But A-Bar now has had a bit of a moment, and he's now fallen a bit back from the rest of them. I'm not too sure what's happened there, but it's really allowing Ricciardo to catch back up. As Bombs just put the foot down, what's happened? We'll go down the field. We're going to be looking at the front of the field for now. Formula Fish under pressure now from one and only Plugger in the Ferrari, in the other Ferrari, I should say. He's up 2 positions. Formula Fish up 8 positions. Having a great race right now, Fish is. Ozgo Khan has managed to build his way back to the 9th position. Not having the best of runs here. Already at 30%. Jeez. So you're telling me Jerobot's on 30%? Jerobot on the oldest tyres out of anyone in this race right now. So my thoughts are he is struggling as A-Barn coming out of nowhere. He was just a second down. Now he's only 3 tenths down, 4 tenths down. Plugger does have fresher tyres, but he's also that far way down the pack. It's probably something along the lines of that, about 50%. If you're getting close to that, Jerobot, though, he's keeping on very well here to Poms. Poms is just, he's just cruising. He's just being a pommy. No pun intended, but there was. Yeah, but no one has to pit again. You got to think mozzarella. No. But no one has to pit again unless it's for dryers. Yes, and may I add, it's his home race technically. Shifty making a move on Ozgo Khan making a move on Shifty Wizard. I don't know what's happened to Shifty. Shifty's really fallen off the pace here. I'm not too sure. I'm heads are scratching. Lester's heads are saying there is a plan and it is all sorted. But is it sorted? He's just losing positions like Notomori down to 9th position. He started a lot higher than 9th position, I believe. If we have a look at these. Yes, he's down 7 positions. He started P2. Now, are we going to see Toast try and put some more pressure here on Jerabot? What's he got up his sleeve? Jerabot having a bit more battery. Pom's having more battery than anyone up the front here, except for Abarn. Abarn really managing his battery storage at the moment. But also, Ricciardo, Zervings, and Echo have caught back up. Echo having an amazing drive at the moment. Really rapid Echo is. Yeah, I didn't even check his battery. Yeah, he's got a fair bit of battery storage there. And there you are. Oh, my Echo gets past Zervings there. I was just distracted then for a second, sorry, but Echo now ahead of Zervings. Echo is on a flyer. Watch out, guys, ahead. Ricciardo, Abarn, Toast, Jerabot, and Pom still out in front. $11, 12 laps remaining, including this one, so about 11 and a half laps remaining, as Pom's all over the road there, as well as Abarn. I'm not trying to get a bit of cold water on their tyres, apparently. Ricciardo up into 5th position on, I'm not too sure how old his tyres are, 30 lap old tyres. He's on the older tyres on the grid by Jerabot and Fish. Oh, Ricciardo absolutely flying. There was a bit of slide there from Abarn, I believe. Not much happening as of right now on the field. Maxi Boy is on the back of Carl Faniza. Two guys having a go at it. As Holmes is into the pit lane. He believes the track is dry enough. Is this the right call, or is this going to be the call that ends Pom's race in the lead? We will soon find out here. As Pom goes in, puts soft compound tires on. Was that the right strategy call? Softs. I don't know if he meant to do that, but the softs should be last distance, but is it the right call? There's Silsy dad jokes for a reason, Cooper. But alright. What do you call a factory that makes okay products? A satisfactory. Real knee slap of that one, folks. Now Pom's P7. Gap to the leader, 25 seconds. He should be into the lead of this race. Stay in the lead of this race. I believe. As is that Jay Hassan? That is a 3 second to the man who's just come out of some fresh mediums. Aban into the pits ahead of Echo, ahead of Ricciardo, ahead of Jeribot. I'm not too sure what's happened to Jeribot there. They're all on the soft compound tyre. So maybe the softs is the way to go. Farmer Sam opting to stay out on the intermediate tyre. I'm not too sure if it's the way to play it with the track increasingly drying by the lap. As Pom's the win, comes out ahead as it is Pom's ahead by 1 second, then Aban, and then Formula Echo, then Ricciardo, then Jeribot. I'm not too sure what's happened to Jeribot there, but he's fallen all the way down to 7th position. Huge scenes here. Pom's playing the ultimate strategy game, but is Farmer Sam looking to play the team game? Farmer Sam could potentially hold up the traffic, which he's allowed to do, but only to a certain extent. This will be interesting to see what the Williams do here. 2.5 seconds now. I'm really curious. DRS is enabled. Post with a 3 second penalty. It's all down to Poms, as Poms got what it takes. As Toast really closes up to the back of him there. Really, really close. Oh, as this might be a bit of drama here. As Toast is going to struggle to get past Farmer Sam. Farmer Sam deploying everything. And he forces him off the track. That will be talked about. Oh no. Farmer Sam playing a team game. But is it fair? Is it fair? Oh, as we have some collision there. Oh, that was something to watch. Farmer Sam is holding up the pack. He's burning everything to stay ahead of Toast here. He will go defensive. He is trying to play the team game for his teammate. As he's forced to... Oh, as Toast finally gets through, as he's given wing damage now to Echo. Echo with wing damage. The Ferrari of Ricciardo goes around the outside of the two of them. Ricciardo on the outside. As there's the Haas around now. The Haas of TK Zervings is around. He's almost in the wall. Absolute chaos here. Farmer Sam is causing havoc. He is trying to hold up everyone on the intermediate tyres. I think that might be looked at. that may be looked at. I don't know. That was a bit dodgy. A-Bar now down the inside of Formula Echo. Formula Echo in mind has wing damage. Formula Echo leaves him the space. Because all the time you have to leave the space. Yeah, I think this will be looked at. As much as Poms has pulled away, it's not going to matter because Toast has closed in already. He had not had enough time to get away. What's wrong with Shifty? Hey, I can only do one battle at a time. There's a huge battle happening up ahead. Shifty hasn't made a move there. But look at the battle up ahead. Absolute chaos. A-Barn now just pulling out the DRS of Ricciardo. And then it's Echo behind him. Then Jerobot. Not too sure what's happened to Jerobot. But Farmer Sam has... I'm not too sure what to say of that. There are now yellow flags. And now it's 5/10 between the Mercedes and the Williams. Was the soft compound tyre the wrong choice here? As we have Farmer Sam spun. Yeah, Rosh, I'm very... It will be... Oz Plugger ahead of Ozgo Khan now. Plugger up in the P7. He's come out of nowhere. He was having a shocking race, but he's now up 6 positions. Formula Echo up 10 positions again as A-Barn up into 3rd position. I know it's not going to matter, but obviously it's still affected a lot of drivers. Cooper, just leave it for now. It's going to be discussed. Yeah, I'm sure the admins will discuss it. Maxi Boy sets the fastest lap of the race. He is last, but he has now got the fastest lap, going for his traditional fastest lap special. As Poms are going to be under major pressure here from Toast. Toast burning everything, going around the outside. Poms doesn't have to throw much at him because Poms does not need to defend, as there is a 3-second penalty to Toast. But Poms wants to defend, but he can't do anything about it. Poms is going to send it down the inside. No, he is not. He backs out of the move. These two are going at it. One on mediums, one on hard, one on soft, sorry. The medium compound tire proving its worth. As there is a Haas up on track, and it is a full course safety car. In the last 4 laps of the race, there is a full course safety car. This is going to be huge. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be chaos. $10 seconds to Tudor. Beating the pit lane. Very unfortunate for him. He was having a good race early, but unfortunate. Farmer Sam, 3-second penalty. Now the grid is set. We'll see if anyone pits as Ozgo Khan into the pit lane, I believe. I'm not too sure what type of call this is. Is he going to go for another set of softs? I assume so. May I add, Shifty Whizzer up to 5th position. He was looking in the mud earlier in the rain, but now the sun's come out. He is looking rapid. Not like the league, but he's looking rapid. This is now a matter of, can Poms stick behind Toast here to the end of this race? Safety car, I believe, will be... No, it will not be in the end of this lap. I don't know how, I don't know why, but obviously the Kick Sauber is going to be disqualified. But yeah, he's in P15 somehow. Now if we go to positions gained again, let's have a look at our... I keep doing that, but we got to have a look at our biggest gainer. Buchada here. Yeah, Uf is starting P19. I can confirm that. Uf will be starting P20. Actually, no, 19 if I like that idea. We'll have to sort that out. Hey, Wingy, you're going to be starting P20. Yeah, Wingy starting P20. Thanks, Rosh. That took me a quick second to click in. Oh no. Yeah, pens can come up. And it is a bunch of 3 seconds and 6 seconds. And Carl Finisi gets a 10-second for not following yellow flags. I believe that will be dismissed post-race. You do not accept. I believe safety car won't be in this lap, it'll be in next lap, won't it, Wingy? I don't think so, will it? Yep, it is in this lap. Thank you. Safety car in this lap. Toast will set the pace off the start. When will he go? Will he go early? Will he go late? He's already slowed it down to about 80 kilometers an hour, about 100 kilometers an hour. Now he's going to speed it up now. It's going to allow the drivers behind to catch back up. This will be an interesting race to end. A lot of penalties at the back here, but at the front is only 1 or 2. Which could obviously get dismissed, as Toast is gone. Caught Poms lacking. Already 9 attempts, and he is gone. Poms is trying to stick with him. The question is, can he? Toast has now got 2 laps to try and break DRS. He's got 2 laps, sorry, to try and gain 3 seconds. Down the back there, Red Emperor obviously losing out a lot of positions because he's an AI. Shifty Wizard in P5, looking to make a move down the inside of A-Bahn. He thinks better of it. A-Bahn shutting the door very early there. Or very fairly, I should may add. Ricciardo now trailing on the back of Palms. Ricciardo has a fair chance at leveling here. If Ricciardo overtakes Palms, it could be huge for him. Oh. There you go. Palms trying to save his battery, but it's not enough. Ricciardo just gaining. Palms on the slick conditions is struggling. Ricciardo now burning his battery. He's trying to make a pass, but he's not going to have enough battery to do so. It's going to come down to the last lap here at Silverstone. What will happen here? 1.5 seconds between Palms and Toes. What is going to happen between the two of them? Is Toes going to be able to make the distance? He's already made 1.6 seconds now. Shifty Wizard now all over the back of A-Bahn. Shifty Wizard looking to make a move into turn 1. A-Bahn down to the outside line. He's going to try and hold it, but he won't be able to hold it. Shifty Wizard ahead into turn 1. A-Bahn not having any of it. Sends it down the inside. He won't be able to hold it out there. But it's also invited the Ferrari into the idea. As Ricciardo now has a full tank of battery compared to Palms' little amount of battery he has. Can Palms do this? Is Ricciardo going to be able to do this? Or Shifty? Or A-Bahn? Who's going to come out on top? There's just 2 seconds still between Palms and Toast. Toast is hoping that Palms and Ricciardo will fight this out down the back straight. But will they? Ricciardo is going to be close enough. But will he be able to make the move stick? As Farmer Sam is retired from the session, he's had a crash coming through Maggots and Beckett's. Palms now holding the inside line, holding the inside line, holding the inside line. Ricciardo trying to go around the outside. Palms holds his line. Palms makes it stick. Palms for the win. Is looking good. Palms coming around the last 2 corners. He's shaking. He's shaking with excitement. 2.4. Palms for the win. Wins in Silverstone. Absolute scene. Ricciardo. Oh, Toast P2. Ricciardo P3. Then Shifty Wizard. Oh, and it's all over. And Palms for the win is your race winner here for the double points. Absolute scenes here in Tier 2. Wow. There you have it. Palms, Toast, Ricciardo, Shifty, A-Bahn, Plugger, Jerobot, Angus, Formula Echo, with me teeth, Formula Fish, Oz Gokhan, Two Door, Zervings, Maxi Boy, Kalfaniza, Red Emperor, Farmer Sam, and Ryan Adair. There you have it, folks. I will get into the VC. Palms, Toast, and Ricciardo. There's one. Where's the other two? All right, we'll see if Toast joins, but we'll get these underway so we can all get off the bed because it's not that late. But anyways, we'll start with Ricciardo. Well, mate, what a drive! Pretty much last a third. It's phenomenal. Just talk us through your race, mate.
Oh yeah, it was quite a long race to be honest. My engineers had me on track with the strategy, and I just had to execute it well, and yeah, that's what I did. I had a couple mistakes. I almost binned it in the wet, but yeah, we got there in the end.
Yeah, mate, you were very close there to win, going pretty much last to first. It was very, very, very close. All you had to do was get past Palms. But yeah, unlucky there at the end. You still had a phenomenal drive. It was awesome to watch unfold. Oh, look, with the boringness, I get what you mean. Wasn't much battling for about, I don't know, 40 of those 52 laps. But look, it was an
Yeah.
awesome race from you. But moving on from that, we go. Let's find this. Moving on to Austria. How are you feeling about Austria?
Austria's all right. I've done a couple of league races there, but yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. Well, yeah, look,
Yeah,
phenomenal
fair play to
drive from you.
Poms.
I'll
Yeah,
mute. I'll mute
Yeah.
for a few seconds. Sorry.
you're right.
Yeah, fair play to Poms. He had some incredible defending on that last lap as well.
Yeah, look, Palms, yeah. Awesome race of him. But yeah. An awesome race from you, man. Not many people could do that. That was an awesome race from you. Watched it all unfold. It didn't look like it was. It's just it was all over the shop at one point. Everyone was everywhere, and yeah. But yeah, we're all done, mate. I'll move on anyway. To Toast. You there, mate? Oh. You there, Toast?
Yeah,
Hey, man. Well done. Congrats. So close there you were. About 5 tenths to they were almost so close to snatching that win. Talk us through your race.
yeah, unfortunate for the 3 second there. Would have won by like 2 seconds. I tried my best, with the safety car restart, but
Yeah.
it wasn't enough at the end.
Yeah. Did any dramas happen at all? I saw a bit of controversy there between the Williams. Hey, you got held up a bit
Yeah,
there.
there were definitely some team orders there, and yeah,
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Look, like was it? Did you find it a boring race? Interesting race? What? I don't know from your lens, but from my lens, it was about 40 laps of nothing.
yeah, pretty boring for me. It was so hard to pass like everyone in the wet. So it was basically like just managing ERS and tires.
Yeah. Congrats, man. But anyway, yeah, obviously double points, huge for the team. But moving on into Austria, how do you feel you're going to be able to perform there?
I think I'll do pretty well there. Done a lot of league races in the past, so yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Awesome. Well, I'll leave it there for you. I'm sure this man next is very excited and very happy for. I believe I'm pretty sure it's his first Wallaby win. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. Poms, you there?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Is
Here
it?
now.
It is your first Wallaby. It's your first win, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Congrats,
First
man.
first win in any league in
First win
fucking
ever.
ages.
I-
Yes, yeah.
I know. I was just looking. I was honestly rooted for you, man. Like out of all the drivers there, I'm like, Poms needs this. He's led this race pretty much from start to finish. But just talk me through it. Talk me, like, I know, obviously, lap 1, like, you and Shifty, that would have probably made you poo your pants. But just talk me through
Yeah,
it.
I'm so stoked. No, I don't think I was probably the quickest in any of those stints. I just had track position, had I think a pretty decent straight line speed, and just tried to keep it clean and no mistakes. The first stint it was Shifty. I actually because Shifty jumped me at the start, and I just managed to pass him around the outside of turn 3, and I was like, cool. Well, that works. That works.
Yeah.
And then the wet, and I didn't think I'd have good wet pace, and it was okay. I was able to keep the train behind pretty well. I think it was Durabot behind me at the time. And then the final stint, um, yeah, just was it Toast? Just was incredibly quick on those mediums. Lucky he had a time penalty, otherwise he would have. Well, he would have absolutely won it for sure.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to see that safety car. I
Yeah.
was just planning to stay in post DRS.
Hmm.
Safety car came out, I'm like, oh, that's the curveball I don't need. And then Toast just took off. And I just had to get my elbows out on that final DRS straight. Like, it was. And my daughter walked into the room with, like, during that battle, while I was trying to play the numbers game and keep the win. Oh, it's crazy. I'm yeah.
Mate,
I'm
100%
absolutely
it
so
too.
good.
Like,
Yeah.
you like, you may not been the fastest out there, but you were the most consistent. You were pretty much in the lead of that race from start to finish, practically, other than when you were overtaken once or twice or when you pit. But that was a
Yeah.
dominant drive from you there. Just done it and got into started in first, stayed in first. I love to see it, and it would. I'm assuming it would feel awesome. But I believe that should boost you up to first in the driver standings as well.
Yeah, really? That's awesome. No, it feels great. A big shout out to my Williams pit crew who were helping me the entire race, Koda and that.
Now I've got to
Yeah,
ask.
thanks to the guys.
I've got to get some
Yeah.
insight. What was that? What was the go with Farmer Sam? I know he stayed out
Oh.
there.
That was all up to him. I didn't ask him to. He just like tried to stay out the inters, try to make it work, I guess.
Okay.
And it didn't work out for him.
Yeah.
I didn't ask. He just
No,
well,
I'm
I guess
not.
he did it for
No
me.
one's
I'm
taking
not
it.
gonna complain.
No one's taking the win away from you, but yeah, obviously there's again a bit of controversy. It will be talked about and overviewed, but yeah, the win's yours at the end of the day. You drove a flawless race, and no one can take that away from you at the end of the day.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
No worries. And now Austria for next week. How are you feeling?
Yeah, should be alright. I'm usually okay, I think, at Austria. Yeah, I know. Probably, well, I won't be starting on pole probably, so
Well, the question is,
we
can
should get
you?
good points, I guess.
Question is, can you hold your championship lead? I believe you. Yeah, you'd have the 70 points. You got 70 points for this race. Think about that.
Yeah, that's insane. That's not far off my total from last season.
Yeah. Well, Farmer Sam, yeah, you will be first, no matter what.
Nice.
So congrats,
Just
man. That was a phenomenal drive from you. There's no other way to put it. It was awesome to watch and unfold. I was rooting for you the whole way around, pretty much, other than my drivers, of course. But no one, trust me, man. No one can take that away from you. You did nothing wrong. You just drove your race, and it paid off for you. All right, man.
Now my daughter's walked back in, so
You're
all
right.
good.
We'll end the stream there. Thank you everyone for watching. Absolute amazing race to watch unfold into those final laps and all across the race throughout all its stints. Hope you're back here for tier 1 tomorrow at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time or Daylight Time. Sorry. And yeah, hope everyone enjoyed and see you tomorrow.